last couple of weeks, I unfortunately have watched a couple of videos on YouTube where people are talking about these riders who have gone down. And there's actually two. There were two videos that I watched, and both of them had motorcycle riders who had gone down and ended up getting their legs amputated. You know, we're getting a leg amputated. Each one got a leg amputated, man. And oh, dude, and they've got these GoFundMe pages set up where, you know, they're trying to raise some dollars for these riders. And GoFundMe is this online fundraising website where you can go and you can make a donation to someone who's kind of down and out like that, you know? And I will say that, you know, I supported both of these riders with the donation. But you know, it made me think about the other GoFundMe pages, the other GoFundMe campaigns that I've run across, where riders, motovloggers, are trying to raise dollars or are trying to get people to donate for causes that just don't seem that serious, you know? In fact, I mean, when I think about them, when I really start looking at it and thinking about it, I'm not gonna lie, man, I start to get angry. Like, I start to get pissed off that some of these motovloggers, yeah, I'm calling them out, man. I should name them by name, but you know, but it pisses me off, actually, that some of these motovloggers are putting up these GoFundMe campaigns for non-emergency situations, non-critical situations, you know? I mean, I just don't, I think that it's wrong, you know? I mean, not only do I think that it's like, you know, not cool to do, but I actually think that it's wrong to do, you know? I think that it actually crosses a line in terms of like ethical behavior. You know, I know that sounds a little bold for me to say, but I really do. I think that it crosses a line in terms of ethical behavior to put out a GoFundMe campaign for something that's not critical. And when I'm saying something not critical, like bike repairs, like your bike is down. I've seen GoFundMe pages for motovloggers whose bike was in the shop, you know, and they didn't have the money. They didn't have $5,000 to put towards their bike, and so they're putting it out to the public to raise money for someone's bike being down. And then other motovloggers, here's what gets me, is when other motovloggers jump on that and start to put the plug out on their channels. And they're saying, yeah, you know what, we need to come together as a community and support one another. And one of our fellow motovloggers' bike is down. You know, let's pitch in if you can. If you can. Here's the out that they always give you. That we're not forcing anyone. If you want to, you can donate. If you are so inclined, if you're interested, no one's forcing you to, you know, no one's putting a gun to your head and saying you need to donate. But if you want to, you can donate. And that's what they always fall back on. They always fall back on, well, we're not forcing anybody, so we're not doing anything wrong. We're just putting it out there if they want to donate. Let me tell you how that's flawed. Let me tell you how that is so freaking flawed, man. I'm telling you, ooh, I'm getting mad. It pisses me off. It really does. When you put the word out to people, mostly strangers who you don't know, when you put the word out to people who connect with you in some way, who watch your channel, who may subscribe to your channel, who are connected with you, you know, just by you putting the word out, people by nature are good people. You know, people by nature are good people, and they're going to want to help out, you know? When you put the word out like that, even if you put the disclaimer of you don't have to and it's not required and I'm not forcing you and da-da-da-da, even if you put the disclaimer out there, people are good people by nature and they're going to want to help you out, man. You know? They're going to want to help you out. and they're going to give to this cause that is not critical when someone needs to just get off their ass, raise their own money and fix their own bike, you know? And they're going to give to that cause instead of giving to a real cause where someone just had their leg amputated. Oh man, I'm telling you, it really does piss me off. I mean, there's a whole population of folks, people say too, you know, that, and I think this is true, there's a whole population of folks who are either kids, you know, and they don't know better, and they're going to donate because they like this motovlogger, and, you know, I mean, they're a kid, or maybe there's some sort of disability there, like a mental disability, you know, where, you know, they may not know better and give. You know, I think that's a very small population. I'm not talking about those folks, although I certainly think that there's that element of it as well, that you're kind of tricking these people into giving potentially. But I mean, that's a small component. I'm talking about the larger population of folks who just connect with you in some way. They may not ever even comment on any of your videos. They may watch all of your videos and never say a word, but they love what you do and they connect with you in some way. And when you put the word out like that, even with the disclaimer that it's optional, I think that's wrong, and I think it's unethical. I think it crosses a line. And I think it's important to call those things out, you know? So anyway, I don't usually go on these types of quote rants, you know, but this type of stuff really does upset me, man, because I don't think it's right. I mean, we need people rallying behind those who just had their leg amputated because they got broadsided by one of these cages out here, you know? Those are the brothers and sisters we need to be rallying behind. So anyway, just had to get that off my chest. Sorry you had to listen through all that, but no, man, I just it's something that's been weighing on me. So anyway, with that, my friends, my people, continue to ride with confidence, head up 100%. Yeah, this is SoopaBee.